and finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm born down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on to hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
I tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, and way too much to drink, but I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice.
Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. I used to look it. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that?
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. We give to Irving to stop his drive. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule. 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
20.
Baker now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now a fourth down, staring right at him. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. It's away, not a great kick, angling right towards the sideline. So that one looked like it didn't make it to midfield, and yep, that's correct. They're marking it out beyond the 45, but short of the midfield logo. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Offense in a hurry up here. Play fake, it's Richardson. Into the hands of Gadsden, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Come on. Hey, nothing. 60 Bison.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. On him quick, and they bring him down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Dude, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here. Richardson on 3rd. Gets it downfield. On target to Gadsden. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good for Detroit first down.
A gain of 21 yards.
Broncos.
First down, Detroit.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock. Don't come away with any points just yet. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly... Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Alert!
Drive starts with an option, right side. And that one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target. and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're gonna be stuck with a fourth and long. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And not his best punt here. He drops it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Gets it through the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 22. And the Lions have the first down. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Sampson from the pistol. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
To the air on this first down, Richardson has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Second and 6 at the Ravens 45-yard line.
Play action, it's Richardson. Bucket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
There's something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Once again, Irving. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there. When they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Right back to Irving now. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. Third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. He's going to try to pick it up. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. They'll indeed go for this. It's Mayfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The throw left side finds Burden. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. To the line and sets. Here we go, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Lions out in front. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
19, Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready, right?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Come on, come on. Hey. 70 Timberwolves, 19 Lions. Go.
Throwing again, Richardson. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Ready? Cooker 19. Get up.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions go up by 12.
Touchdown, Lions.
Here comes a 2-point try partner, Richardson, bringing his offense to the line.
The Lions will set up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner. Netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback, right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
180. What's up?
Baker now off the play fake. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. 1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And now they face 2nd down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
This is Irving on 2nd. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this third down. Throw here, third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And now they're staring at a fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fourth down punt upcoming. Here's Tory Taylor to put his leg into it. And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one.
At their own 37-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. It's Sampson running out of the gun. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that is good for Detroit first down.
The Lions first down. A gain of 16 yards.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson.
First down.
Running left side by Jefferson. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They get 35 out of that play. And the Lions have a first down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Let's go now. 18, fight it. Viking, 18.
From the red zone now. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 20-zip lead. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for him.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10.
What's up?
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Good. 180. Regular. What's up?
Here's Baker. Completed over the middle. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Irving on the inside give. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Running with Irving again on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd and short, Mayfield. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
Here we go. It's Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go, here we go. County Lions.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Secured by Burden on the slant. And they make the tackle at the 38. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 18.
Look at 19.
That's good for Lions. First down.
18.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Dragon 60.
First down, Detroit.
79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. It's complete. Kyle Williams. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Complete to Kyle Williams. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Once more now, it's Richardson. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards
19
to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Gets it downfield on target to Ganton. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
19. Here we go. Stop. 60.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll throw again. Richardson. Throws caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
17. Get it. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Cup 19. Cup.
Richardson to throw again. Open way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Took his shot at 6 that time. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Let's go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They're going for this. Thinking touchdown, obviously, but they could also get a 1st down.
18, Pioneer. Go.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know,
And it's another miss. His 2nd extra point has been off the mark.
Jason Sanders.
So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm finna, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself, know your worth.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
180. Up. What's that?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's 2nd and 16 at the 29-yard line.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16.
20! Real. Hey, alert 33! Stop!
Mayfield now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And he only gets a couple yards there, well short. It's 4th down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
180! What's up?
Trying on 4th down. Here's Mayfield. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Coaches challenge you to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And this won't be caught. The clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. So they'll decline this and take the result.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Sanders now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Set. 20! What's up?
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Dante Kent with a return. Making some progress here. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down to the opposite side of the 50.
Well, their hopes of an early comeback, that faint flicker of light they had when they exited the locker room at halftime, that return just snuffed it out. Very good chance now. That lead's going to grow and certainly not shrink.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. He just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about the anticipation and accuracy, and if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good for Detroit first down.
That's good for a Lions.
19 tight, 19 tight.
First and 10 at the
Shotgun
26.
snap now to Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. Back to the air. It's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Here we go. 18, up Cougar 19. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Carries on for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And looking at the scoreboard, Brock, I think they can weather the miss there.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Running a screen now for Jones. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Set. 180. Up, up.
Drive play straight ahead. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
That call right there was all about setting up an easier third down. Sure, you could have potentially gotten the first down, Kate, but now you've opened up your playbook on third down that much more.
Third down, here's Jones. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They'll indeed go for this. It's Mayfield. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. And dose of the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Lions first down.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Caught quickly on the slant. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul.
Buffalo 18. Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
From the red zone, on first. Catch made. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions trying to end this before the final quarter. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. Jukes away from one. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
This one intended for the running back. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
180.
Throwing again is Baker. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
Their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Lions have a 1st down. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
1st down. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18.
To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. Looking slant route, complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. And the Ravens will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
1st and 10, here's Jones. Going in there full steam ahead. But he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
No gain on the
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
2nd down carry for Jones. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming.
3rd and 7.
Air it out on 3rd. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete. And now they're facing 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This is our last play of the quarter. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. About set, this is 3rd and 5.
Cougars, go!
Back to throw, here's Richardson. Pass brought in by Burden. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. That's a pickup of 9. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Richardson. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Lions have a first down.
Detroit Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Williams coming in motion right. Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 2nd down.
65 cat.
Now Richardson to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6. Went to the oh-well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
And he shaped that one to the right. It is no good.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. A handoff here to Sampson. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's 3rd down now.
And 7 yards to go.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
180! Done!
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Along the right sideline, there's space. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making the scoreboard look a touch better. George Pickens the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good work so far. He's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Richardson now. Flush down out to his left. He's keeping it. Oh, Richardson fumbled it. The Ravens pick it up.
Well, that was quite a roller coaster ride of momentum. Starts with the QB ripping off a beautiful chunk run, and it ends up with the other QB running out after his team forces the critical fumble.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
What's up?
Straight ahead they go with Jones. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. So nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
180! What's up?
Jones once more. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
What's up?
To the air on 3rd and long. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest. And that one forces a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
What's up?
Desperation time here on 4th. That one nabbed by Warren. they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets them the first.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They take the hand off. Now it's Mayfield. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
At the 28-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Now we give up the middle to Jones. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. He's got it. It's complete to Pickens. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. They'll run here with Jones. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
There's another for it. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. A 5-yard pickup sets him up with 3rd and goal from the 3.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Call it a gain of 2 that time, and it leaves him only a yard away on 4th and goal. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here's Jones, and he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens putting up points in a game decided. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. So up comes Mayfield and his offense. They're going for 2.
Hey, Lloyd 33.
Keeping it on the ground, and he's in for 2, so don't write him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this 2-possession game. So they stick with a hot hand, partner, and he ends up adding 2 more on top of that touchdown.
I'd say 8 points is a pretty solid try's work for him.
Right.
And as long as he's producing, seeing the gaps, getting the pads down, getting those tough yards, feed that man the ball. He won't be denied.
And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 38-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. That's low and bounces short of his man. He was looking for Luther Burden. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's out of bounds, and that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the 1st down. This game is over. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Isn't holding up. They're into the drop it. That pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. for him here. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. He's looking for Luther Burden. And that brings up 4th and long. The Lions readying for the punt.
Thomas Morstead in punt formation.
And it'll bounce toward the sideline, and out it goes.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked out by Quinion Mitchell. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
He was looking for Luther Burden, and now it's 2nd down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the Lions get the